Georgia, hey, congratulations on your new series, Apples Never Fall.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.
Hey, you know what? It is such a riveting series that keep everyone guessing. But we have to hear it from you. Is what initially drew you to this project?
Definitely the fact that it was a Moriarty, world. I love Big Little Lies, Nine Perfect Strangers. I love her writing. So that was definitely the first thing. And then obviously the audition, I just sort of connected with the line straight away, and I read the brief of the character, and I was like, wow, I have to do this.
So that means you did actually pick up the book for before you boarded on the series.
Yes, I read about half of it through the audition process, and then another half before I was, on set.
So what did you think about the adaptation of the series from the book?
I thought it was a really smart way of getting all of Leon's beautiful characters and world and putting and making it kind of succinct for the screen, because there's so much in the book, is so dense that I think Melanie did a really good job of honoring Leon's world in the series. Yeah.
Now, tell us about playing this character, Savannah, for yourself. What was the pure enjoyment of playing this woman?
The fact that she's like a con woman and she was like lying all the time was pretty exhilarating and challenging at the same time. It's something I've never done before, so that was pretty thrilling.
So Savannah is such a, I want to say, in her own way, she's an outsider to this family, and she's trying to get inside. How did you feel good playing this character that's trying to be part of this family, or do you feel like she's trying to be manipulative?
Did I as an actor feel good?
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. I would have to say no. I would have to say I didn't feel good, but I felt alive. I felt challenged. I felt spun out at occasions. I felt like, whoa, if this is how this person is feeling, that's I had a lot of sympathy for my character. I was like, wow, if this is how she feels, having to feel like an outsider would, that's a horrible feeling. You know, obviously within the context of the scenes and the characters, not the actors, of course. But yeah, I felt not good, but I felt good knowing that I felt good with the knowledge that I had this knowing that she didn't feel good.
While on production, did it were there many changes from the book, knowing the mystery to your character? Of course, we're not revealing that for those people who haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so sorry, no spoilers.
Oh, I guess you could talk a little spoilers. Technically, a lot of people have seen this already.
Well, just FYI, for other interviews I have been, so whatever you want, because it will inform me tremendously with what I say.
Then go ahead, and we could play spoilers.
Okay. So what was the question? Sorry.
We were talking about how you approach your character, knowing no mysteriously, that is, and how different it is from the book.
Yeah, there are quite a few changes from the book. Obviously the world and the characters are really honored tremendously by Melanie Marnich, our head showrunner and writer. So but there are quite a few changes. A lot of changes with my character. Like there's just some things that she doesn't have, like she's not a ballerina and doesn't have an eating disorder and other details from the book. But she's the through line is still there for her, and like her plight is the same, and she's this is a spoiler, but she's a con woman. So that's all pretty succinct.
Tell us about the chemistry you develop with Annette and Sam through the series.
I loved working with Annette and Sam. They are both beautiful, generous, masterful artists, and I just couldn't believe that I was in a room with the two of them. And the scenes that I got to do with Annette were illuminating and inspiring. And yeah, I still can't believe it happened, but she's an amazing, amazing artist. I loved doing my scenes with her. She was so freeing and relaxing and engaged and generous and helpful. You know, there's a lot of times when I was like, God, I don't know what I'm doing. And she would be extremely helpful with just saying like one or two things that would be comforting, you know. So I think that they are extremely beautiful actors. Yeah.
When you play a role like Savannah, in your head, do you see yourself as sort of a villain in a sense, or just misunderstood?
Misunderstood, man. Yeah. I mean, it was fun to do like villain research. But at the end of the day, you know, that's not like an accessible way to play someone. She's just a deeply wounded person looking for unconditional love.
So how you personally, when you had the chance to watch the limited series Apples Never Fall, how do you enjoy watching it for yourself?
It's excruciating.
Yeah.
I can't bear to watch it. I'm like screaming and I'm like, put it away. I'm hideous. No, I enjoyed the show and I felt that it, you know, especially the dynamics of all the family, because you know, I wasn't there half the time, so I didn't see any of that. So watching that was just so entertaining and enjoyable. But yeah, I do find it very difficult to watch myself, if I'm totally honest.
I know it's being part of the project, I guess. What was it very excruciating to see like the rest of the family trying to paint you as a villain throughout the entire
No,
series?
I love that because I'm like, great, they're doing half the work for me. Like I'm suddenly a main character just because I'm being talked about and I don't have to do half the work.
So how satisfying was the ending of the series to you personally?
Um, oh yeah, it was amazing. I feel well, weirdly like I, I don't feel satisfied because like my character didn't necessarily get what she wanted, but she still got away. So but from a story point of view, I thought it was great.
So hypothetically, since we can talk a little bit about spoilers, where do you think Savannah ended up after all that?
She's on another con, man. She's on to another family. She's in someone else's house.
Well said. Let me wrap it up with one last question for you, and hopefully this is a fun one because you know that this entire family is a tennis family. How is your tennis game?
I'm actually pretty good at sports, but I didn't get to play any because, you know, my character, you know, Savannah is not good at sports.
Well, hey, you know what? At least you did some cooking, so.
Yeah, which I'm not good at, which was kind of funny.
Well, Savannah, thank you very much for speaking to us about Apples Never Fall. It's a wonderful limited series. Everyone needs to check it out.
Beautiful. Thank you.